Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you some engine bays, 3D printed engine bays. So we have a Turbo 2 Mazda RX-7 over here. RX-7 FC3S. It's basically called a Turbo 2. And this is how it looks with the engine bay installed. Monoblock wheels. You have to eliminate the front post, which I can install a fake screw there to make it look better. This is the little Honda Civic or Honda CCVC, I think it's what it is. CVCC. Original, modified. You can see here I covered up the hole. Original paint, monoblock wheels. This one doesn't have a Honda engine. That's a Mazda RX-3 engine. It's supposed to be for this car. Took a lot of work to get it to fit into that. But it looks pretty good, I think. The guy that prints these is trying to make me an Honda engine for this, so I can install a Honda engine. This is a Supra engine, twin turbo. You see the turbos there. This was done for the first one that came out a few years ago, the orange one. I do have this one. This was the latest that came out, but I don't know if this casting is the same as the old one, because I think they changed a few things. But yeah, I think it'll work. I think it will work. We can make it work. But the good thing is that I don't have to install into a Supra. I could try to fit into this Dodge. Imagine that, a Dodge with a 2JC engine, twin turbo. Ooh. This one over here, it's what's called a first generation Mazda RX-7 engine, which is this one right here. This engine bay goes with this car. And this one, see the turbo there, goes with this one, the 95 RX-7. I can fit the Supra on this one. I think it'll work. I could probably fit the Supra engine. Or I could put it here inside this hearse. A hearse with a turbo Toyota twin turbo 2JC engine. Oh, that's gonna be nice. This is the hood for this. This one was a lot easier than the other one because you can start cutting from the back. It was a bit difficult here in the front because the metal goes up to like here. So when you get to this point, you have to kind of cut in an angle, and you're gonna break a few blades. Now, if I wanted to install this back into the car, I would have to grind this down and these two metal tabs here to get it to fit. I don't really remember, but I think the hood on this car opens like this. But I haven't seen one in a while. I had a neighbor that had one, and I think it does. I think it's supposed to open like this towards the front, but that's gonna stay like that for now. And I showed you this in the past, but I never painted the grill. The grill is 3D printed by another guy. This is the Matchbox Silverado, which I turned into the GMC with the 3D printed grill. I've done a Hot Wheels Silverado into a GMC before. Liquid chrome. This would look a lot better with if you do it with the airbrush, but let me show you before I paint. So this, you can see I had to, this was done originally for the Hot Wheels, not for this. To make it fit, I had to create this area right here, you can see, for the post, and kind of dig a channel here in the plastic, you can see, and then I glued it in place. Still looks good. Let me use the other one. Might be better. It's the 2mm pen. I don't really have to paint the back, but it's gonna be a bit difficult to get in there. I'm gonna have to do it with a small brush. I'll be back. All right. Let's get some of this. Now I can get in there. So the good thing about these products, the 3D printed ones, is that you don't really have to strip the car and give it new paint job. Cutting the hood alone, it's gonna take you a while. And when I mean a while, it's not 10 minutes. It took me hours. because you have to make it work. Alright, let me clean it. Just water. Should be good enough for now. Put this to the side. And of course, it landed on the floor. Just like everything. I'm going to give it another coat. I can airbrush it, and I could have stripped the chrome and then do the whole thing, and it probably would have looked better. But that's not what we're doing here. On that video, I was asked about the tires. The rims are from eBay, which I've also used in the last Datsun 510 video. The tires are from a Johnny Lightning set, and it just happened to fit over that rim, because the original tires, the ones that Hot Wheels uses, they're too big. I think this size looks better. Check it out. It looks a lot better. Haven't done any other details on this one. I'll do that later. And I also got one of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. This is the 1936 Ford Sedan Custom. This is all plastic opening doors. I'm really not a big fan of opening doors in these cars, because look, most of the time they don't want to close. So if I do use this for something, I think I'm going to seal the doors. See, on this side it works nice. This car right here, it's going to take too long to get this door to sit right. Maybe it has too much paint, but I'd rather seal them up nice and tight like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, but it came with rewriters, so we'll see what happens. So the 3D printed engine bays are done by Felix Wilson on Facebook. The GMC grill by a guy named Jerly. I'll leave their information down below if you want to get in touch with them, and if you want to get some. So that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Yes, it rolls.